How did you hear about us, and what initially brought you in to seek care?
Well, I knew Brandy before I started with the practice. And after I had a car accident, even though the medical team that I was working with to get me back and running again did not recommend chiropractic, Brandy and I were chatting, and she said, "Well, there really is probably more of a need than you know. Just come on in and we'll take a look." So I had x-rays done, and then the work done, and then post x-rays, and it definitely improved.
So then, how long have you been with us then?
Well, it was, I've known about your practice, but my car accident was in March. So only a few months, but within about 4 months, less than 4 months, I had no more pain, and I broke my sternum, which was nothing the medical practice can do. And I couldn't really sleep very well. I had broken ribs as well. So I definitely felt like the chiropractic encouraged my healing at a faster rate. And I was able to sleep better too, because Dr. Amir recommended melatonin,
Oh, yeah.
which really helped a lot and got me more relaxed at night. And so my sleep was better, my healing became better, and they were really thrilled with my progress.
Yeah, so tell us about that progress that you saw. You mentioned you really enjoyed the x-rays, seeing the before and the after. And then also just functionally, what else did you notice from start to finish of that first care plan?
Well, I didn't know that I couldn't experience pain-free existence. I did not know that. I thought I was always going to have a little crick in my neck, a little pain in my side, that sort of thing. But truly, after I started coming here on a regular basis, and it's kind of a pain to come 3 days a week, pain, but it was so worthwhile because again, it accelerated, I think, it accelerated my healing. And what had happened, I think, was that it was all in line with just making the connections for it with no medication. I was on a very high dose of a painkiller, of course, right after the accident, but I didn't need any painkillers anymore after like 2 weeks of coming here to the chiropractic. And I was thrilled because I don't really like taking a lot of medications. And so the additional sleep, I think, really helped a lot. And but just coming and being very consistent, because I have used chiropractic in the past, but I never had a trauma entry like I did in March. And so I was really kind of 100% in, knowing that it was a serious accident, and I didn't know what I didn't know. But after seeing the x-rays, it kind of gives you a black and white issue of, a black and white reminder that you are out of alignment. And if I take it seriously, I will feel better, which I did. And then the post x-rays proved it. So it wasn't just, kind of like in my mind. It was an actual, real improvement that I didn't even know was going to happen. And they explain everything, and they show you the degree at which you are off and on. And so you can really see how your progress is going. And the exercises are not hard to do, and they're easy because they're on YouTube. And so you can rewind them. I guess that's an old video reference, but it can go through them very easily and go back and forth. And right there on your screen. And so you do them at home. It's very convenient.
Yeah, that's awesome. So last question for you, Ruth. What advice would you give to someone who is thinking about starting chiropractic care, but maybe they don't have any experience with it and they have questions, they're on the fence, they're not sure? What would you say to that person?
I'll say what Brandy said to me, which was, you don't know what you don't know. And after a trauma like car accident, and I would even say just life gives you situations where you're out of alignment. Maybe you play a sport, maybe you just walk, but you don't play sports. You could be leaning in a different direction that you don't even know. But for me, I kind of felt like I wanted them to tell me how close I was to feeling good. And those x-rays before and after really prove it. So I would say you don't know until you come in and try it and let them tell you. We trust our doctors, but many times I think they see a symptom and they look for medication. Not always, but I think that's the general rule. Here, there's no medications except for the melatonin that helped me rest, and that's just a supplement. So I was really kind of curious, is that going to make a difference? And it really made a difference.
Yeah.
So I'm in maintenance phase now, and I still see a lot of benefit coming every other week. And because I, of course, graduated from the 3 days a week. Yeah, it's almost like you get to a certain level and you don't want to go backwards.
Sure, yeah.
And it's not like I even understand how it all works. I just trust the process.
Yeah, that's huge.
And trusting the process means that I have confidence that what Dr. Amir, Dr. Cole, and the others have is that what they have experienced is a way to make you feel better that I don't have to know about it. I don't have to really understand it, but just doing the process makes the difference. And we're the beneficiaries.